and welcome to the January 2016 in my kitchen. I'm Claire from The Life of Clare. My blog is The Life of Clare and I share lots of recipes and our journey and adventure into living a more simple life. We try to do lots of things ourselves. So this little video is going to be sharing some treats that have come into our kitchen. First, in my kitchen is some beautiful T2 teas. So I've got packs of peach, and it's a great one for making some iced tea or that sort of thing. Just saying. And the other one is Geisha Getaway. It's a flavoured green tea. Elliot loves to drink tea, so we'll sit down and have a cup of tea. Speaking of Elliot got for Christmas, he probably won't be eating too much of it, but I've already stuck the teaspoon in for a little taste. So yeah, also in my kitchen, not to do with Elliot, but more to do with the tea, is this beautiful glass tea mug. So you've got the little lid, and you just put your lid down here, and then your tea strainer you take out, and it sits on there, and then you've got the beautiful glass mug to drink out of. In our kitchen, slightly different, is this the coriander. We've picked the dried coriander seeds from our garden. The plants have gone to seed. We left them for ages and they took up so much room, but it's been so worth it in the end. This is this bag's got quite a lot in it, and it's just about half of what's on the plant, so it's really cool. We'll grind some and we'll save some for next growing coriander season. Also in my kitchen this month is it's something I've been gifted from a company or a little brand called For My Earth. The products are so amazing. So this is a produce bag, and I wish I could show you, or I could let you feel how light it is. So you can take it to the market, and I did yesterday, and I filled it up with some strawberries that were freshly picked. We went and picked them, and you pick them in the bucket, and then they transfer them to a plastic mesh bag. So instead of getting the mesh bag, I just transferred to these and said I don't care how much it weighs, and they're so light that it doesn't even make any difference at all. These come in a pack of 3. I've got one in the fridge with mushrooms in it, and the other 2 are just here. Also from For My Earth, I got these like shower caps, but they're actually not. They're like bowl or plate covers, and you actually get 4 sizes. So that's the biggest one, and then they get a bit smaller, and then smaller again. And they're just so perfect for trying to eliminate Glad wrap or plastic wrap from your kitchen. So we use these to cover our sourdough starter. We use them to cover salads. I used it on Christmas Day to cover the bircher muesli that we were taking for brunch. I just think they're so invaluable. They're just so amazing. So, and last but not least, from these amazing guys, the For My Earth crew, is a bread bag. So this one's obviously, as you can imagine, in our house there's always some bread on the go. So there's a cut loaf of sourdough in there, and we've just put a full loaf. So it's a really big bag. So it's got our full size bread loaf. So it's got 2 of those in there, or 1.5, and they're really great to go in the freezer. I've got a zip on them, so it just zips shut. So I reckon once we usually bake 4 loaves at a time. I'm going to buy one of these because I think it's such an amazing product. I'm going to buy one or some more, and I'm going to store. Actually, I'm probably going to buy 2 more. Store the loaves in the freezer out the back. We have a deep freezer, and then one fresh one in the kitchen in here in this. I just think they're amazing. So yeah, I'll leave the link below for those. Also in my kitchen is, as I was just talking about, one of those terrible plastic mesh bags. I went and bought some very new seasoned figs, which is a little bit of a regret because they actually weren't that good, and now I'm stuck with this. But I had some amazing suggestions the other day on Instagram about what to do with these. So they make really good scourers. I don't know how to do that, but if anyone does, you could just leave it in the comments below. Also, which is what I'm going to do with it, is to put a bar of soap in. I'm going to tie it up and I'm going to stick it on the outdoor tap as a hand wash after we've been gardening outside. So also in our kitchen this month is a couple of beautiful new cookbooks I got for Christmas. Such a treat. This one is written by a local girl to where I live. So I live in Port Arlington on the Bellarine Peninsula, and this is a cookbook from Harriet Birrell, and she has a van in Bowen Heads, which they've been setting up. Her and her partner Fraser have set up for the last couple of summers, and over then this winter that's just gone, she's written this cookbook. So they call the van Natural Harry, and that's the van there. It's actually really cute, and it's a delicious plant-based summer recipes. So she spent the winter writing the cookbook to sell through summer, and it's just beautiful salads, and yeah, I haven't cooked anything out, or haven't made anything out of it yet. A lot of it's raw, but I'm really looking forward to some of the salads, and some of the raw desserts just look divine. So yep. And the other cookbook I got, which I've been a bit skeptical about this author for some time. I felt a bit as though she was a brainwasher. However, you just can't go past this cookbook, and it's making me think differently about all of her other things as well. Simpleicious by Sarah Wilson. This cookbook, I've actually made a salad out of it last night for New Year's Eve dinner. But it's all about simple cooking, using what you've got, reusing your scraps, doing leftovers and cake, and obviously sugar-free. Really make you question just so many things, you know, why we have so much food scraps, and why why we're eating so much sugar, and why we, you know, are eating not seasonally, and all of those things. So I've actually been devouring this one, and I've read it from cover to cover multiple times already, and we've already bookmarked this recipe, which is very conveniently just open for tomorrow night's dinner. Since jumping onto YouTube and doing a bit of YouTube watching, and then receiving a plant-based summer recipe with a lot of raw recipes, and this I Quit Sugar cookbook, or not I Quit Sugar, but this is not I Quit Sugar, but she writes that I Quit Sugar. I've really had a lot of questions in my mind about people's food priorities and what we should be focusing on, and then, you know, it needs to be a whole video in its own, but do we focus on local, seasonal, plastic-free? Do we focus on sugar-free? Do we focus on plant-based? Do we focus on, you know, so many things to think about and look at and wonder and worry about and to consider, and my mind's exploding a bit. And I said to Jay yesterday, I said, do you ever have a day where your thoughts are moving so quickly that you can't catch them? And that's how I'm feeling about food at the moment, is that I just don't know where to focus my energy. So if you have an opinion on that, I would love to hear it in the comments on the blog post below, or in the comments on YouTube. I would love to hear your thoughts on all of that. This is all that I'm sharing in my kitchen post today. I hope you have enjoyed it, and I really do recommend all of these products. Maybe not eating the whole thing of Nutella, but For My Earth products, they're all amazing, so definitely please check them out. Tea is obviously delicious, and these two cookbooks are beautiful. I'll leave links for those also. Thank you for watching. If you have liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you have enjoyed this one, maybe check out some other ones and you could click subscribe. And if you have an opinion on food and where your food comes from and what we should do, or you think we should be focusing on, I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comment section below. Thank you. Bye.